got a big fan base in Chicago.
Yeah.
You got a lot of fans
People used to always think I was from Chicago.
I know. People always feel like you're
People
from
think
Chicago.
I'm from everywhere.
Chicago, New York, but you're really from Texas in general.
Yeah, and Houston is like the main popular city that's in Texas. So everybody will, when I'm like, I'm from Texas, they be like, oh, Houston. Nah, Dallas, I'm from Dallas. No. It's crazy, it's busting in Dallas.
Honestly, I've only been to South by Southwest in Austin. I just eat
I like
barbecue.
Southwest, but my first time ever going to Austin was Southwest by Southwest. I'm not gonna lie, it was nice.
It's nice. I mean, it's
cool.
cool.
It was historical. It looked like somewhere people visit and they just for tourists. Like
exactly.
It looks different.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Like I go from like Tuesday to Saturday for the South by Southwest like every year.
For real, you like it?
I like it.
Yes.
We just eat barbecue and tacos. It's like your food is good.
You went to Houston?
Yeah.
Houston?
I actually only went to Houston to go to a strip club like one time.
You gotta go back. Houston is lit. Dallas is lit too. Dallas, I want to say more so on when it comes to the cribs and the sky view, the city view.
Beautiful.
That shit is beautiful as fuck. That shit is so nice and pretty. Even when I was growing up, like coming up, they were starting to like tear shit down in our hood, like projects and shit, and build certain shit. So like that's when I was younger. So like going back now and seeing that shit look real nice. It's still like hood, but our hood is fly. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is nice.
It's not the same as everybody else's, right?
But everybody still be outside, but that shit nice. I want to say our block one of our blocks still got the apartments and shit, but like everything outside of that shit is so nice. Townhouses is brand new, kitchens brand new, backyards, pools, the fucking the buildings, the condos, all that shit is nice. Like I would highly recommend people to experience Texas.
Yeah, I gotta go out there. I know the food is really good. I mean, Chicago food is really good too. But
Chicago food good.
Did you spend a lot of time in Chicago?
It's dangerous in Chicago.
It is.
So how we don't even get food?
It is dangerous out there. Did you spend a lot of time in the city in Chicago?
I've been to Chicago like probably 5 times. 2 times I didn't want to go, but I had to go. Another time I had a show. I went on tour my first time, and then I went with Jonathan. He had a hair class, and then I'm trying to think of the other time. Oh, the other times I went with Vaughn. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have like I never really just submit Chicago. I want to say Chicago. When I go out there, it's so much love, but it's still like I'm from the trenches too. So it's kind of like you still gotta, I don't know. It's overwhelming, I would say. And then I'm a female, so I be trying to like make sure I'm
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I be like that, and I don't even, you know what I mean? I be the same way,
But
honestly.
the women, I would say the women, I got a lot of Chicago friends that are women. The women, I feel like, is who I really like fuck with more than like all the males in Chicago. I fuck with the girls like heavy. And then y'all be like, popping y'all shit outside of Chicago. I always meet y'all outside of Chicago.
Chicago is the home of drill, and you call yourself Queen Drill.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about the name and how you crowned yourself with that name.
I won't say crown myself.
The people.
Yeah. I would say once motherfuckers, I want to say motherfuckers start hating, that's when it became like an argument about it. Because I feel like I've called certain girls that I've seen that I'm like I fuck with that do drill music, Queen of Drill. I feel like certain other girls, Princesses Drill. I feel like it's a lot of girls who doing drill that's doing their thing. But I just feel like when it come to me, just don't say nothing. Like don't say, if I say I'm the queen of whatever I want to say, you can't say nothing. Especially if it's not being done. Especially if nobody has never said that. Nobody's never said that. So it's just like, and I'm not a person who wants to be the only one type shit. So it's like, that's when it became, I'm not just like, I feel like I'm not the only one. And I feel like this shit only gets bigger, and it's bigger than me. This shit is like a genre of music. Like, my shit deep. When it comes to like, with the catalog and the influence, like real shit, real talk. Like, I feel like if it wasn't like for me, it wouldn't be a lot of female rappers, like especially the ones that's now. But I don't really say that. But that's what comes behind why I say I'm who I am, you know? And as this shit go, so many talented girls, again, that actually fuck with that. I got relationships with that do drill. It's like, you know, they doing their thing. It's a couple queens. It's a couple princesses, the young ones that I fuck with. I'm real heavy when it comes to like the drill artists, and I'm like heavy when it comes to like being in tune with the next generation, this generation, more than ever, more than like a lot of people. Like I really give a fuck type shit. So it's different with me. But yeah.
It's interesting because I feel like certain female artists, when I ask them, I'm not drill. But you've actually leaned into it. So talk to me a little bit about why you feel like, you know, you're cool with that, the drill title.
It's acceptance, because I've been through that. I've been through that too, like not accepting who I am, or not like thinking being who I am would get me farther. And I've had people tell me like, you have to switch it up. You have to stop doing this. You got to talk about something else. I went through that shit a lot. And I would really like get into it with my label and people, because I didn't want to change my music. I didn't want to change what I would talk about, or my creativity. Like I wouldn't change it. And I could do like melodic music. I could do different type of records. I could do pop songs. But like my heart, soul, like I was a product of my environment. And I was still going through that. I was still living in the hood. I was still, you know what I'm saying, around and shit. So I didn't change it. And it was a lot of consequences behind it. But everybody go through that. But once they see that being yourself gonna get you in every door that you're supposed to be in, then they'll understand. So I could see them not want to be labeled that, but me, I've been through that too. I didn't want to be labeled that shit as a point. But now it's just like, it's acceptance. Like, that is, I am who I am. Like, I just gotta like girly it up a little bit, or just like polish it up a little bit. That's it. It's a balance.